racing is such fun. This is what I call
So here we are as Bunny and Johnny. Name a more iconic mother-son duo. I will wait. I totally forgot to look at the power-ups. The last video I did remember, and I was very proud of myself, and I forgot this time. So I guess we're doing it live. All right, right bumper is a boosty. I like that the Powerpuff Girls one has the colors. That makes me happy. Nailed it. Let's see what the left bumper is. Okay, it's the Whack-'em one. I call it the Whack-'em one because it's like it's not actually a shield. It doesn't actually protect you, but it does like bump people. So as I've grown in my wisdom, you know, I've learned the shield is what you want. When I was a kid, I was like, nah, I want Dexter every time because he has the atomic jet engine. But I've learned now that the jet engine doesn't do a goddamn thing, and you want the shield. And you want to spam the shield as much as possible. This thing is, I would say, a second to the shield. The shield is good because it's a shield, but this is good because if people come up on you, you whack. And then the flying one is next because the flying one will slow people down and it will help you avoid things. And then the boost is like the most useless thing in the game. Whoa, what? Where did you come from, bro?
Come on, ladies, let's do a puzzle man.
Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care.
Can we get a move on here? Just like my duck.
It is not often that I lose the first race, but that was something. I guess I was yapping too much. Either that or that was just wild. Bruh, what is happening? Fuzzy Lumpkins is my official nemesis for this race. Is this karma? Like, am I receiving the Bunny Bravo karma because she's always such a pain in my ass? Maybe. Bruh. At least I got Fuzzy. You know, I said earlier on my last video that I'm gonna start paying attention to who the computer picks from Johnny Bravo, but I am the one from Johnny Bravo, so the computer is not picking anything from Johnny Bravo. So unfortunately, there will be no experiment to see if the computer knows how to pick Susie as a driver in this video. But like I said, that will be a recurring segment on these from now on. I think we should call it like the Where's Susie or something. Be like, and now it's time for Where's Susie? Anyway, I won't ever do that again, but I will look for Susie, but I will not do the whatever I just did. I promise. I don't promise, but I'm pretty sure. Come here, I just want to talk. Oh god, I'm totally gonna spin out.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna do it again. Come on, Bunny. You're such a pain in. You suck when I'm racing against you, and then when I'm driving in your shopping basket, you're just like. It's not gonna hit anybody. Oh, okay. I stay. Get out of my way! You guys, I'm doing really bad. This is like my worst performance ever, actually, I think. I'm not even lying. This is fucking atrocious.
Enough with the revving. Let's get with the going. They don't call me Bravo for nothing.
And here's my favorite part of the show. The part where I get to bitch and moan about how much I hate I Am Weasel. The map, not the show. The show's good. The map's not good. Every show represented in this game is good, for the record. To varying degrees. I mean, I don't want to say that it's like nothing in this game is like a masterpiece. Let's be clear, right? Like even the Powerpuff Girls, which I think is probably the highest regarded in my headcanon. I watched the Powerpuff Girls movie recently and it wasn't that great. So it doesn't necessarily hold up. But I don't think it's supposed to hold up in that way anyway. I think it's supposed to hold up in a, you know, I mean, it's doing what it's trying to do. It's not trying to be a masterpiece. And I think that's the same. I've not revisited most of the other guys in recent times, like in the last few years. But most of the things in this game, I mean, they're masterpieces in the sense that they're really well done, they're timeless. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure everything on here is hand drawn. Not the game, obviously, like this game itself is not hand drawn. Video games are not hand drawn. It's impossible. But like the shows, like I am pretty sure every show represented here is hand drawn. I don't think they stopped doing hand drawings until, I mean, after this era. I know for a fact Scooby-Doo was hand drawn for a long time. Anyway, this is a really long-winded way of just saying that all of the shows here, if you go back and watch them again, if you haven't been doing that, which, I mean, I haven't been doing that a lot, but I have done it, you may or may not like what you see, because it might not meet your expectations. Like, I certainly have a tendency to revisit things from my childhood and be like, oh my god, it's just as good as I remember. And like, that's just not how it is most of the time. I mean, you're a kid, you don't know anything, you know? So, that's all I mean to say. But there are some things from my childhood that are definitely up there. Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go, I don't care about that at all. Although, I will say, it's amazing they got the whole cast to come back. But, Teen Titans, that is a legitimate masterpiece. I mean, like, that actually does hold up. Everything that they were trying to do, that's brilliant. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TMNT 2003. Not as good as Teen Titans, but that definitely holds up. Well, not the whole show. The first, like, 3 seasons, and then after season 3, I believe it's season 3, basically they changed the animation style, and it just plays like a kid's show now. But the beginning, I believe 3 seasons, oh, they're so good. You know, you got the underground city, you got the Shredder, you got the Shredder being the alien, and you got to go back in time, and you got to fight the Shredder at the compound, and then you got Mecha Shredder, or whatever he was called. Oh, it's such a good show. So that one holds up too. But anyway, cartoons are good. This was a good time for Cartoon Network. We're not gonna beat this guy. Fuck.
what I call a hot mama.
This might be my worst performance I have ever put to screen in this game. Not gonna lie, I am doing really badly. And now I'm lucky that I lost. Somebody else won the first game. I don't know who, the first race. Fuzzy's won the last two, but since I beat Fuzzy in the first one, he's only 2 points ahead of me. So I only have to beat him a couple more times, and then it's basically okay. Or he could get like 4th place, and then I'll also be okay. I'm not worried yet, but I will say I don't want to do this again. But if I win the tournament, I'm not doing it again. Even if I lose every race, I don't care. There's so many of these I gotta do that if I win the tournament, we're rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. You know, as the wise say. I like how when you hit him, it also hurts you. Like I said, I just want to beat Fuzzy Lumpkins. The Powerpuff Girls, I think I said this in the last race, they have a movie. I watched it, like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and it was okay. Like, I was expecting more, but to be fair, I was also coming off of Batman. I watched, in the same time frame, I watched Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, and the Justice League. And then I watched the Batman animated movies, and then I watched the DCAU, that is the DC Animated Universe. Not to be confused with the absolute booty fest, that is the DC, I don't even know what they call it. Whatever the movies they're making are. That, the DCAU animated movies. Good movies. But anyway, I'm rambling. It's hard to watch Batman Mask of the Phantasm and then watch the Powerpuff Girls movie, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not saying it's like total turd bag, but like it's not great, you know? Batman Mask of the Phantasm, on the other hand, that is great. Like I said, we just gotta beat Fuzzy Lumpkins, which I'm not doing a very good job of right now. I don't know if it's because I'm yapping too much, or I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's Bunny's car, maybe it's power-ups, maybe I just suck. Let me rephrase that. I absolutely suck. Just to how much, to what degree that's affecting the race is the question. Alright, let's try to take out Cow. Alright, good, we took out Cow. I have no protection, so we just gotta try to make it to the end! Come on! Come on! Oh.
To the victor of the spoils! So, step up, ladies. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the little ladies who inspired me. Thank you, ladies. You can line up over there to shower me with your affection later. But most important, I'd like to thank Mom.
Let's get a move on. Wahoo!
So Fuzzy, my self-declared nemesis, he got bodied in the last race, and I am now 10 points ahead, second place. That is wild. I do not deserve to be 10 points ahead, but here we are. I do find it interesting, you know, I replayed Crash Team Racing fairly recently, like, I don't know, 3 months ago, maybe. And by that I mean the remaster, because, you know, duh. But, I played this, and I was just like, it's something that, that was my bad. Something that I caught on to was that if you play, I mean, I played the story mode, obviously, which I will say, I'm going to make a point eventually. I'm rambling now, but I'm going to make a point. Car Tornado Racing, it'd be nice if there was a story. I know the point of the game is like, oh, all your favorite characters, but like, would it not be absolutely based if there was a story of like, this is why we're going to Dexter's lab, this is why we're going to Townsville, you know what I mean? But instead it's just like, time to go to Townsville, haha. Anyway, that's a nitpick. Like I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, when you play like Crash Team Racing, there's usually a hierarchy of the AI. Like, there's usually like one guy who's the clear front runner, at least. And there's like a couple guys who are competitive and everybody else is booty. Basically, there's like one guy you gotta watch out for, and as long as you beat that one guy, you're chilling, right? Like, everybody else, you can easily, you know, I mean, if you're, this is gonna sound so conceited, but I beat them generally speaking anyway, but, you know, it's like you beat this one guy, you're chilling, because the other guys aren't gonna beat you consistently. It's like the designated good AI. Even Mario Kart, if you check, I have Mario Kart Wii on my channel. Generally speaking, there's like a guy, and he's like the good one. I'm gonna lose this race. Fuck.
Oh yeah? When I look in the mirror, I still see a winner. Hey, back.
Mama's ready and set. Let's go. Yahoo!
I have to apologize. I'm doing really poorly, and somehow I'm still winning the cup. I'm 9 points ahead or something. So, I guess we're gonna roll with it. But I was talking about, I have Mario Kart Wii up on my channel. Mario Kart Wii, same story as Crash Team Racing, right? It is, there's like a good AI, you know, like the hierarchy. What I'm trying to say is the hierarchy is decided. Like, the AI, they have somewhat varying skill levels. One of them is going to consistently test you. One of them is going to be at the back all the time and be shitty. And that's just how it goes, right? In this game, it's like complete. I don't know what the AI in this game is doing. It's random. It's like it's confused. And like, essentially, if I was playing Crash Team Racing, Fuzzy Lumpkins would be, like, at the beginning, when Fuzzy Lumpkins was, like, tied with me, it's like, alright, Fuzzy Lumpkins is the designated driver, right? Fuzzy Lumpkins is the good one. But then Fuzzy Lumpkins, like, comes in last place or whatever, and is like 12 points behind. Like, clearly he's not the designated driver. He's just a guy, right? So it's like, I don't know. Like, it's fascinating how they wrote the A. What the fuck? Anyway, AI in this game, AI confusing. That was the point. Let's focus up. We're on lap 3 of the Temu Coconut Mall. I shouldn't have done that. We realistically don't have to do anything to win. I mean, we are so far ahead in the points that, like, if I get like anything that's not last place, I will win the cup. But I have lost every race except for like one, and that's embarrassing, and I need to defend my honor. And
I'm still the prettiest.
I'm sorry to say that this absolutely dog shit performance is gonna stay because I won the cup. So I've done a bunch of these already. Go check those out. I'm gonna do a lot more. There are like 500 and something combinations, so there are like 400 more to go. Stick around if you like this game. Throw me a comment and let me know who I need to play as next. Like I said, there's 400 combinations left over, so let me know. And I'll see you then.